The way to lose in life is by following the non-progressive, the ones who show lots of skepticism when it comes to moving forward or embracing new challenges. They have become all too familiar with how things don't work. Money, power, influence, these have a way of making one dull and complacent. We become familiar with people, places, and things. We cease being in awe of majesty. We lose the sparkle in the eye. Our taste for life becomes less heightened. No longer do we see things as through the lens of a tourist, soaking up the sights and the sounds of rainforest, sand dunes, flowing rivers, roaring plains, canyons, hilly countryside, grassy knoll, barrows, and the spectacle of nature and wildlife. Can we live so long on the earth that we forget that to give thanks to the Most High for putting us in a position of understanding the majesty of the Creator who put things in orbit? The whole universe is full of stars, moons, suns, planets, meteors, cosmic dust, space rocks, galaxies, nebula, black holes. Man has always been fascinated by the grandeur of space and time. We make movies about time traveled through space, boldly going where no man has gone before. Captain Kirk and the USS Enterprise. Books like 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, Around the World in 80 Days, Journey to the Center of the Earth, Call of the Wild, Moby Dick, The Old Man and the Sea, White Fang. Mankind has always been exploring nature in its wildest form imaginable. Yet we see very little interest in the God of the universe, and when we do become interested in Him, it's either out of a child's curiosity or from an uninformed point of view. That man should know so much about nature but very little about the nature of mankind, that turns a blind eye to the presence of sin, the presence of both good and evil, the presence of cosmic powers, the presence of the spiritual realm, the presence of the afterlife, the presence of heaven and hell, the presence of fallen angels, the presence of the sons of God, the battle between the flesh and the spirit, the condition of man after Adam fell, the coming judgment of both believers and non-believers. We spend our money and time buying things of this earth, of this world, things that are transient, things that are temporary. We forget that the afterlife is a fact of life, and this earth shall be folded like a garment that's been taken away, that's been taken off after a tiresome day of work, rolled away, and in its place a new heaven and a new earth will emerge. The old will pass away, behold, the new will come. All things shall pass away, every earthly thing shall fade away. You alone shall remain on that day. Before you, my Lord, in your presence will all fall down.